design. And I'll talk more about it in a video where I show what's wrong with the current design. But I don't like how the disco ball is currently illuminated, and need to come up with another system for it. The laser does bounce the way I want it to, but the ball itself basically is a styrofoam ball with a bunch of mirror tiles glued to it, and so there are imperfections in how the beam gets reflected. It's not as clean as I would like. And I'm wondering if this laser approach would be easy to do, even considering I have to reflect it at certain angles from the rear rack. So I'm thinking more of an illuminated approach, not necessarily directional with the laser. Maybe some high intensity LEDs.
Me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack.
So what you're seeing here is what's currently on my dining table. So I have, the circuit that drives the laser, and I added a motor control unit, and you can see kind of the shaft that drives the disco ball, and I've got it taped to this piece of wood that I found in my basement. And so now I have the system that can control the motors and drive the lights, and I don't have a proper battery set up, so I have a bunch of AA's just to kind of test the concept. And so that's what's currently there. And this is sitting on my dining table, and I'll give you a demo of what it looks like when the laser hits the disco ball and it actually spins. And you can see that there's a little laser dot, and it's pretty weak because I don't have the proper power setup, but it helps me test the concept, and you can kind of see how I've got the laser aimed at the disco ball. So let's look at that now. Now you can kind of see that the laser kind of goes in and out in terms of radius from the actual ball, and that's with this current makeshift holder. Now I don't particularly like this. Now the laser, the ball has a lot of imperfections, and if I were manufacturing something like this, I would do it a little differently, but you can't really expect much for something that costs a few dollars on Amazon. So I tested the concept, and I could make something that looks okay and actually casts kind of a rotating pattern behind my rear wheel. But as I was filming this concept and taking a look at it, I actually turned on my iPhone camera light, and I filmed it, and I actually like that look a lot better. And I want to show you guys that version and have you compare. Now there's nothing preventing me from doing both other than power constraints. But the way this ball was illuminated by the iPhone light, I really liked it, and I thought it really looks good. And I was thinking, okay, well maybe I won't use the same LED as something like the iPhone, or the same lighting system. And I was thinking, maybe what if I experimented with kind of an icy blue, like an LED that created an icy blue look. And if I created this icy blue look, we could kind of make it look like a frosty look. And since the ball was inspired by Mark Frost, we could kind of have this frost ball, like a frosty disco ball, on the back of my rear rack on my bike. And if we have the general illumination of these LEDs at the base of the shaft, the base of the shaft for the disco ball, it could look really good and really reflect that blue light. Now I just got plastic fixtures that I ordered from China recently. It just took forever to get here. And I'm playing around with this, and I'll keep you guys updated on the improvements I get. And I have all kinds of makeshift stuff to kind of see how things fit together. And I'm having some fun with this project. Now, unfortunately, a bunch of stuff happened in my life, the life events that kind of slowed down the progress on this project, but I intend to keep the channel updated. And actually, because of some things that have happened, my update frequency might drop a little bit, at least over the next month, but hopefully you guys will forgive me, and we'll continue with this project. Now, my goal was to kind of finish this thing roughly by December or January, because I have a regular job too, and so I kind of thought, well, I'm probably not going to be riding as much on the bike during the fall and winter, and during those hours I figured I'd kind of improve on this project. But that's where I am on this project. Sorry for the slow update. And also I plan on updating the channel with some more long ride videos. I actually think some people really like those. People who use rollers have sent me messages and said, hey, I really like this, throw some more up there. So I've got a few more of those. So yeah, stick around for the channel. I will keep updating, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks a lot.